Hello, our friends, Evolutionary Energy Arts family.
Hello there, welcome back.
And I'm sure a lot of people are watching the Super Bowl.
Indeed.
Today kind of slipped away from us, but we want to thank everybody that supports us over on Patreon. Exclusives going up there usually multiple times a week. We do have fog, or a super fog, currently in New Orleans, where the Super Bowl is taking place. And again, 47, last I saw, he was on his way there in an airplane, and I heard a speech that I just wanted to get your opinion on. But first, this is curious, because when we looked at the heliplots after the big 8.0 or 7.6, they just showed one big spike, and then the guides were telling Cindy, look at the heliplots. And I was thinking, well, they weren't really showing anything too crazy yesterday, but they are today. Look at these blackouts, like so many areas. This is in Russia. This is pretty substantial. This is the Yucatan, and we look over here at Taiwan. So yeah, it turns out that earthquake did kind of ring the Earth's bell. This is Venezuela, Antarctica, Brazil, South Dakota, Brazil, South Pole, yeah, Palmer Island and Palmer Station, Antarctica. So yeah, what I was expecting to see right after didn't manifest, but they did now. So interesting. Yeah, I guess the Earth was ringing like a bell after that big quake after all. There were some, and we could take a peek, aftershocks. And when you look at it, I look at the big quake in relation to New Orleans, just it's almost totally due south of New Orleans, a little bit eastward. Let's look at let's go with the 7 days, so you can see the big one, and then we can see the aftershocks. So the big quake and 6 aftershocks is what we got. And the aftershocks are mostly in the 4s. Now, what we also do have is a buoy still in the Gulf of Mexico in event mode a day later. So that's kind of curious, because looking at these, wave heights and stuff, I don't see anything huge, but somehow it was triggered into event mode and still is in event mode, and that just hits me as odd.
I know, it's been a full day, and I kind of feel like we need to keep an eye on it and the heliplots for a day or two, maybe. Yeah,
and again, where is this particular buoy located? It's located, this is just about due south of the Super Bowl. So, yeah, will it be eventful? Again, there were reports, if you go on to Drudge, what does it say? It's talking about, well, it's giving you the score, but it's also talking about threats. At what used to be the top headline was, credible threats. Again, there's so much that is fear-based. And as you can see, there's a little crown on the head over there. By the way, it appears that Philadelphia is up 17-0. When 47 was asked who is he going to pick, he was being as diplomatic as possible, but said with Kansas City's quarterback, gotta lean that way. Although Philly, great team. Super Bowl feels scripted. It really does. It feels scripted. I mean, will we find out that it was just like the WWE, WWF, and so much of it is truly scripted? Because how much money changes hands? Talking about money changing hands, I hope you guys can make this out, because this is on Air Force One, I believe. And listen to the words.
I'm committed to buying and owning Gaza.
He said what? He said what?
I'm committed to buying and owning Gaza.
He's committed to buying and owning Gaza?
As far as us rebuilding it, we may give it to other states in the Middle East to build sections of it. Other people may do it through our auspices, but we're committed to owning it, taking it, and making sure that Hamas doesn't move back. There's nothing to move back into. The place is a demolition site. It'll be, the remainder will be demolished. Everything's demolished. I mean, you can't live in those buildings right now. They're very unsafe. But we'll make it into a very good site for future.
What's your take on that statement that he is committed to buying Gaza? So, your take, what do you guys take of that? I'd love to hear your response to that. Johnson & Johnson finally admits our baby products contain cancer-causing ingredients. Yeah, I wouldn't trust anything with the big corporations. None of them at all. How could you possibly trust any of these big corporations where time after time they've been proven to be serving profit and not serving humanity? And here you go. Well, this is cute. This is some sad news, though. Mountain mules have passed away. There's a lot of good that was done so quickly in Western North Carolina. There's been a lot of good done so quickly in uncovering a lot of waste. And you could just say it as plain as that. And then you have other things going on, that I'm going to just wait to see what you guys think of.
Things are pretty wild right now. I mean, we're hearing things and hearing them again, and they're not making much sense. And they're really, really big changes we are going through. And I think that's kind of, it speaks to personal changes too. It really very much feels like as above, so below. And this world is becoming different, and it is fast. And right now we can't get too caught up in like technology, the AI, and how quickly things are moving. I think we actually need to slow down. We need to learn something like Qigong, Tai Chi, meditation, yoga, and not get swept away in all the chaos, because, well, that's their plan.
Yeah, absolutely. Hang on to each other, hang on to your best friend, and, again, there's going to be rapid change, crazy change, especially in this year, 2025. So as always, look forward to your comments. Source bless. Namaste.
Namaste.